Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to day 851 on my journey to 2000, where I play a game of chess every day. I put it on YouTube for folks to watch, and I track my progress on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1448 after just a horrific loss yesterday, which I was blindsided by a mate and one that I just let happen. Yeah, but a bed flop ensued, and I found a mango on my bed, and life goes on. So let's see who I'm playing today. Yes, Sermayan, 1496. Sermayan, out of Turkey. Got the French defense. I like to play the exchange, but I do not like to get the knight here on c3. I am learning. So I'll bring my knight up here, and then I'll push this pawn on c4. Let's see here, takes, but then check. And then this pawn's defended. Yeah. Okay. Now I can develop the knight. Now I think I'm gonna take, because they've got the two attackers. Do I go here? Or do I pin the bishop? That traps my knight or my bishop. You know what, let's just develop and defend. Let's get out here with the bishop. Where do I pin the knight? I'm not gonna pin the knight just to pin the knight. I'm gonna see if I can get a... Okay. And then I'll castle. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done with the opening. I'm thinking about closing off this bishop. It might force the exchange here. And then if they don't, let's say they come down a pin here or something, then they attack, retreat, and it's all covered. So let's do this. I have a feeling they'll take the knight, because this is a bad bishop for them, and okay, so let's do this. Oh wait, here, and then they take here, and then they take here. It's actually worse for me. I've got both bishops. I've got attacks on this backward pawn. I have a way to open up this by attacking. Okay. Okay, 5 minutes left. My opponent is 9.5. Okay. I think I take that to break open the pawns. Because then I can take this and open up the pawns even more. And then I can attack here. This is gonna be dangerous. this because it weakens the king. But I feel like I gotta do something here. The other idea I have is queen d3, and then I can sack the rook to get a nice check here. If they'll have me. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, that's mate. Dang it. Played with 73% accuracy. 1 blunder, 2 misses, 2 mistakes. My opponent had 0 blunders, 1 miss, 1 mistake. Played with 86% accuracy. Alright, so the French defense played book opening. I'm learning not to trap my c-pawn, so at least there's some improvement in previous games. A queen b3 to attack the pawn and defend this. Okay. Still pretty evenly matched game here through the opening. Good moves, best move, and then a miss. Oh, there's a tactic of this. And with an exposed, discovered attack there. So if they take here first, then I take check, queen comes out, and then I win this bishop here. So that's where I had an idea in my head. Wasn't necessarily a horrible move, but it was a missed move. I missed the tactic. Yeah. And good move, they take great move, best move, inaccuracy, best move. And I've actually got the slight advantage here. Connected pawns, 2 bishops, lots of open space here for my bishops. A mistake here, retreating is good for me, so I'm kind of encroaching in their territory. The knight to d4 was a better move. Attacking this, so it wouldn't be it could be queen c7, queen c8 could do that, but then I win the bishop. But I don't have the take there. But the knight d4 allows for the push of this pawn. And if they take, then I can take back with the bishop. And I've got this pass pawn here. Okay. So they attack the knight, I defend, rook comes over, bishop came down. And the only reason I had for this move is it allowed for this bishop to a4 move, adding another attacker and pinning the pawn against the rook. It also allowed for the queen to come up here in the event this knight moved. But it did allow for this knight to come in here. Well, I guess that move would have been possible regardless. The engine liked bishop to d4 here. Yeah. So they missed the opportunity to come in here with the knight, attacking my bishop. defend bishop here. I guess that was the reason for the bishop d4 move, is it, preempted the attack on from the knight when it moved in. Slight lead here for me. After takes, it's relatively even at this point. Everything's traded off, which again, in my head I was thinking, okay, I break open these pawns, which is good. But I actually got rid of a lot of the tension that this knight presented. And so queen to d4 here, if there was to take, would allow me to do this, potentially trade off queens. And this position is a little bit better. Not by a lot, but okay. And then we just continue on with development. So here's one where I did spend a decent amount of time trying to figure out, very similar to yesterday's game where they had this. Now part of me thinks, okay, even if they did come down, I could escape. But the queen exchange would have been the best move. I take back, so we have this open file. I'll be right back. I gotta let my dog in. Yeah, so after the queen exchange, if they did it, this would be an even game. But since I went pawn up, they make the best move of rook h5 is an interesting move. I guess it obviously allows for the other rook to swing over. I make the best move of queen d3 here, and then after the other rook comes over, I sack my rook with a brilliant move. They do not take. Instead, they play the best move. So this tactic, I did find the brilliant move here. And then this was the blunder that got me, because the great move of queen to d7. I feel like these are pretty advanced moves by black. So kudos to Sir Mayan for finding those. The best move would have been rook e1. Because the same thing applies. So I think what I was worried about. What? You want to get down? Hi, Emma. I was worried about this check and then winning the rook. So I thought in my head I needed to connect the rooks. And since this was attacked, I thought, well, why not connect the rooks with the rook that is being attacked? I did not see this queen d7 move. Yeah, and that was it. That's all she wrote. Because after this, they found the great move of queen g4. And then, yeah, it's mate. So yeah, it really just came down to this move here. I could have connected the rooks. And that move is still possible. But it's tricky because I wouldn't have been able to escape to the E file because then the queen would be able to attack. So if I go queen, or yeah, there's a few moves here. I can go king f1 here because then if they check, I can go king g2 and then check, and then I can get to this square. The other move at this point could be attack the queen and then have check. Same thing. If they take, I can come back and take, which probably, that's a blunder because I take the queen. Yeah. Long game just to be beat by this one blunder that I should have spent a little bit more time thinking about. And my opponent only used a minute of their time, so kudos. There you have it, folks. Day 851 in the books. Until next time.